let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to the Let's Go Fishing show. And Mike,
Yeah,
good to have you with me.
good to be here.
Good. Why? The reason Mike's glad to be here is because we went fishing Saturday night and caught a few fish. Makes a lot of difference.
It does.
Yeah, makes a lot of difference. Yeah, we really did. We had a pretty decent trip. I think we had 20-some in the boat, and heck, I don't know how many bites we had we didn't get in.
Oh, yeah.
But they were several. I mean, you know, what we're doing up there is no secret, and we try to let everybody know that kind of thing. But want to welcome every one of you here to tonight's show, and we'll carry right on. We want to thank our sponsors. Thank BBB Communications for letting us be over here, and we just tickled to death to be here. We want to say hello to Mr. Bill. He's Bill's doing a little better, and want to say hello to him, and he may call in here after a while and let us know what he knows, kind of thing. His hip's been bothering him pretty bad, but he got to take some medicine here in the last couple of. I got it last week, and he said he's feeling a little bit better, and that's great. That's wonderful. But anyway, we got some fishing film. I want to say hello to Charlie Irwin.
Yes.
Yeah, and Mike Pennington and Paul Harrison and all that group, and you know, y'all just call in. We love to hear from you. We're just pecking right along. We've been waiting for these Saturday night trips for several months, and you know, we've been 3 trips up there now.
Yeah, I think
so. I think maybe 3, maybe 4. But it's just getting a little bit better, we think, for what we're doing. We got a board full of lures hanging up over there on our showcase in there with the display board that we got, and want to thank Mr. Graham for that. And we got a bunch of baits we're going to show, and just, you know, getting right on with it. And you know, it's the moon's coming up again.
that's right.
I don't know, it's probably about quarter full, maybe a little more right now.
Yeah.
I don't know when the full moon's supposed to be. I haven't looked at the calendar. Maybe somebody will call in and tell me.
Another week and a half, I guess.
Yeah.
Say hello to Richard Crumley. Called up there the other day and was talking to him, getting a little information from him, and he said Mom and Dad was doing pretty good. Said everybody seemed to be pretty good, and he said he had Mr. Brown there with him.
Yeah, Donald Brown.
Donald Brown, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. I hadn't talked to Donald in a while, and good to hear he's still kicking around. We appreciate all those fine folks up there in Campbell County. Have known a lot of them for a long time.
That's right.
And sure have. Anyway, we're going to get into the show right here. I tell you what, Chandler, let's take a sponsor break and come back, and then we'll get into the film. Okay. Hey folks, here at Tim Stars, there's the times that they're open. The day, you know, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. All righty. Our studio guy, Chandler there, he just let us know that the full moon's next Thursday. So that's be on the 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good. Our fishing trip was this past June on the 12th, June the 12th. And Mike, what was that water temperature up there?
77 degrees.
Water temp was 77 degrees. Okay. And
Warmed back up.
warmed back up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Sure did. Warmed back up. But we're going to go into the film, and then we'll let you all get an idea of what we dealt with, and then we'll come back and talk about a few of these baits that we were throwing, and try to make a pretty decent show out of it.
Yeah.
All right, Chandler, you can do it. Okay. All right, there Wesley is a first or second cast. Got one on here. You don't let it get off. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him.
Throw him in here.
I'm looking for him. Should be a pretty good fish. It is a pretty good fish. My net man missing. That's a nice one. That's a good. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That fish is one of them 18 and a quarter, 18 and a half. That's a good. All right.
Yeah.
Sure is.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, Wesley can't get away from the boat ramp to fish, but anyway, he's got one there. That's a good fish right there now.
Yes, it is.
Good starter.
All right.
There he goes back in the water. Yeah. That looks like it right there.
Fish is right there on the bank.
All right. There Wes is with another fish. Oh my goodness.
He wasn't here, but he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him down there. Oh yeah. Got it.
Bit of a big shad, you see
Put
that?
up a big shad, yeah, sure did. There's fish number 2.
There it goes.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Give me them dang bars. Dang trailer fell off in his mouth. There we go.
All right.
Not a bad fish.
No, that ain't a bad fish right there.
No,
He's
maybe
15 inches, every bit of it.
Yeah, he's 16 inches and better.
All
There
right.
he is.
There you go.
There you go. Off like a rocket. All right, there's Papa's little fish. Dark fish.
Yeah, look how dark he is, Wes.
Yeah, real dark.
Yeah, buddy. Number 3.
Number 3. Get him back and get another.
Have to catch them little ones too.
Yep.
So, all right, Mike's got one on. That gummit. Oh yeah. There he is.
That net.
Okay. Number 4.
He runs from
That's number 4.
Number 4. All right.
going on. He had the jig hung in the net.
Yeah. There he is. Number 4.
Number 4. You got her swallowed. You ain't?
We're gonna have to get her lights out.
Mm-hmm.
We can see. Yep. All right. Now then. Attaboy, Mike. Yeah. All right. Get back at it.
All right, there's Mike with a nice fish. That's a big one right there.
I reckon. Yeah. That's a nice one.
Watch out of the way.
Zoomed in on it.
Mm-hmm. Keep your light on.
Needle nose. Number 6.
It's number 6. It's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one,
Yes, it is.
Mike. That's a dandy.
Back in the water he goes.
All right.
Let's get another one.
I finally found the right side of the camera. There you go. He's digging one out of the net there. Pretty good fish.
There we go.
You know, he's even smiling for you there, Wesley. Yeah, go ahead and put some more light on him there.
Number 7.
That looks awful good, yeah.
Number 7.
Number 7.
There he goes. Let's get another.
Same old bait, ain't it, Steve?
Yep.
Same old bait, Wesley.
Green.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! You finally got him in the net there.
Little fish. They bite too.
Little fish bites too, he said. Okay, Wes, very good. Very good there.
Number 8.
Number 8. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
I missed a fish there just a cast before, and Wesley had one hooked and it got off.
Can't keep them hooked.
Can't keep them hooked. That's the problem.
Ooh. Hit him again.
All right. How many does that make? Number 9?
8 or 9. I think it's number 9.
Mm-hmm. There he is, Mike. Number 9.
Very good.
I think it's 9. 9 or 10.
Back after him.
Back out.
Okay, so you got another one on the next row there.
Another little fish.
Another fish, you say?
Yeah. Well, they're going to bite too.
That's what I do in mine. They can't get in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think that's 10.
10.
Sure.
10, yeah.
Okay.
Get you one,
That
Wes.
dang Army green, Mike.
He said he got one on there. Said don't know what it is, but he's a big one.
I don't know what it is. It's a a dandy, probably a big drum. Around back winding.
Turn the boat out, Wes.
He's headed out to the middle. There he goes. You know what that is, don't you?
Catfish.
Rockfish, I think.
Swimming fast enough to be rockfish?
No, not really.
Facing down or what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to, looks like.
Well, you know what? Let me get my line in here. Get him back one.
Turn it up a little bit here.
Okay. Got my rod in. We had to go run him down, I guess. We had to crank the big motor up.
I've named some cranking, some line on. I went up. Drum and catfish one. There it is. Big old drum.
Big old drum. You catch one of them every night.
Yeah, that might get him on the camera. Whoa, man, come here, buddy. All I want's my bait back. That's blame it. Don't run back out there 40 miles. Come back up here. Shoot. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, he's a big one. He's down in there.
I mean a big one.
Yeah.
God, bum.
Keep your light on him there, Wes.
You got headlight too on you.
I got mine on.
Camera light.
Golly, bum.
That's a big one right there, man.
Yeah, that's a big
That's
one.
one of them 15 pounders, I guess.
Yeah, good almighty. Come here. Get back up here and I'll get you loose. Yeah, that's a walk. Thanks.
Pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one, too. Come here now. You need the thing, don't you?
Got a 30-pounder.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Here, no, here. I got the grippers here. That'll be fine. There you go. Yeah. You got a good picture of it, didn't you, Mike?
I guess we did.
Dude.
I think so. Yeah, he's all messed up here for a while. He'll get back into it. All right. You got one on there now. Wesley can net him, I hope. He's sure doing a lot of circling. Oh, watch him. He's trying to fire the water up there anyway. Oh, yeah, you got him in there finally. That net's so big you can't hardly miss them. That right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got to catch him again now. All right.
11.
11. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. He's going back after him. All right.
Yeah.
Wesley got him on there.
Yeah. Done throw the jig. Oh, he done shook it off. That's good.
All right.
Ah, you rascal.
You gonna jump out there? I think he's gonna let him jump out so he can catch him again. Get more fun out of him the second time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go, Wesley. Good, good picture, good picture.
Here you go.
Now he can get the bait out of the net. That's the next problem. Okay, you'll get back in business here sometime tonight. Well, he missed him the first lick. Let's try him on the second. There you go.
All right. I don't know. How many does that make?
5.
5? Okay. Boy, I don't want you to look there. He swallowed that jig.
Yeah. Yeah.
He swallowed.
Bet you didn't even know he struck, did you?
No.
All right. Pretty fish. Back in the water.
There you go.
All right.
Let's try him again.
Oh, yeah.
Action. Uh-oh. Throw him out there. He's going around the other side of the boat with him.
Here he comes.
Wesley's ready, though. See that right now. Get the net out. There he goes. Okay. Oh, watch him. Ooh, good catch, Wesley. Snuck in behind him and got him, didn't you? Yeah, that's a nice one. Real nice one. Give me a little light on him there. We get a little.
Well, I had him unhooked and he tried to swallow that jig.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right. Back in the water with him.
Here he goes.
Good. All right. How many does that make, Wesley? All right, we on now. Steve got one there. Oh, yeah.
Another
Yeah,
small
really.
fish.
Another small one, he said. That's good. That's good. Uh-oh. Get better there, Wes. You got a good light on him there now. All right, we get him off and get him back to water. Yep. Maybe we can find some more. All right. Wesley got him one there and he come off. Whew, Steve done a good job there netting.
Yeah, come right off in the net. Huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right at the net.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wes, that's good. Good deal there.
Small
Pretty one.
fish.
Oh, he's pretty. He's fat too.
Yeah.
Eating good. Eating good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
Largemouth.
Big largemouth, he said. Huh. Well,
Don't he give up awful easy?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Largemouth.
Good largemouth there. Guess we got a good picture of him there. Yes, sir. Nice. Throw him back. You'll have to get the twist out of your line.
Yeah.
All right, Steve's got another on there. Wesley's got the net ready. If we can get him in here, maybe we count him. There he comes, Wesley. See what kind of first baseman you are. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Oh, man, I don't know what the world's going on here. Wait just a second. What did you do to the camera, Wes? Yeah,
You hit the zoom button or something?
yeah, I'm trying to get it to...
Let me see.
Hold on just a second. It ain't a zooming in or out either one. There we go. It's trying to,
Lens ain't fogged up, is it?
partly, but
No, lens looks fine.
it is. I keep it zoomed way in. I can't get it to go back out. I tried to then when I let up on it. Just out of focus. My rod hung up on the bottom. I thought I pushed the button on it.
Probably where I stepped on it a while ago. Have you got it yet?
Not real good. Still zoomed into.
All right, finally got the camera semi worked out here. Focus still ain't great, but we'll get it worked out and get this fish back in the water.
All right. And get Mike's on. Mike's got one on.
Oh yeah.
I think it's no bass.
We'll figure it out here.
He ain't tried to come.
All right, there's Mike's masterpiece. That's two big ones in the night. Two big drum.
I wish I'd even had a rod in my hand when he
Hey,
took off.
I can't help that.
I had it laying down there trying to get the camera up.
All right, we'll get him off and get a brown fish.
Yeah.
All right.
Still.
There's Mike with a pretty good fish, trying to get the hook out of him.
Yeah.
That's a fat fish. Yeah, he been eating good.
Been eating good, huh?
Looks like Papa's got one right here.
I think he just got off.
Just got off. All right. Mike gonna get his back now.
My grits.
Here he goes. All right, let's get another. All right, there's 19 or 20. Not a very big fish, but
No, but he was just pounding the heck out of it.
oh yeah, they gotta eat too.
Yeah, he was just all over it. That would watered that dang trailer up and everything else.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get another.
All right, there Mike is with another fish. Pretty good fish there.
Off in the net.
Fell off in the net, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Didn't like it when I touched that lip, did he?
No, did you get the jig out of his mouth?
He come off in the net.
Come off in the net. All right, good deal. Yeah. Attaboy, Mike.
Little boy, put you back in the water.
Yeah. There you go. Good deal. Let's get another. All right. We're back, and I'm over here on the display board where we can show some of these baits. Brad's got the camera. He and Chandler right up. I mean, right on cue. Let me start. All these baits right here is what wound up in the bottom of the boat during their fishing excursion. Right here is, you know, I'm throwing a dadgum Zebco Cardinal 4 reel that I've had for years, and which now I've got what I think some pretty good spinning reels at the house, but I keep them two rails and rods. They're got graphite handles on the blanks, and I keep them hanging on the rod rack in the basement because they got fluorescent line on them. So that's what I go up there. Keep two of them in the boat, and when I'm up there, I'm throwing a little old 1/4 ounce. I'm gonna hold that thing up there, or I'm gonna lay this one off and try to hang this one up right here maybe. And what I've got, it's kind of a dark green with a watermelon trailer. And it's just a 1/4 ounce. It's what we call a peanut jig. An old guy over in, next to Lenore City, Joe Paul, him and his daddy, I've been bought them things for years from them. Both of them's passed away right now, and heck, at one time I think I had about 36 dozen between me and Mike and 2 or 3 of our friends, and went over and bought that many at one time, but I've still got a few of them hanging on. This one right here is, like I said, it's kind of a dark green, army green, Mike calls it, with a watermelon trailer. That's what I was throwing. And then we're also throwing a brown with the, what do we call it, Mike?
Pumpkin seed.
Pumpkin seed trailer on it, in the 101 size, you know. And that's the baits that I've been pretty much throwing. Now, Wesley and Mike, they've been experimenting with, here's a black and green with a number 11 chunk on it, and we caught a fish or two on it. But you know, those fish right now, when you're throwing this size jig, and he hits it, he just keeps pounding on it, trying to swallow the daggum thing or trying to get it in his mouth. So I've been throwing a smaller bait, and because the fish we're catching is in there in 6, 8, 10 foot of water, and some of them out there maybe in 15 feet. You know, I've been fishing a smaller bait than what they've been throwing, and here's a watermelon jig with the chartreuse head on it and the number 11 chunk, and caught a few fish on that. Then we got the a good bait that I like to throw besides the peanut jig is this bitsy bug, and it's got a good size hook in it, and you can get them in a 1/4 ounce, you can get them in a 3/16, you can get them in a 3/8 and a 1/2 ounce, but they're pretty good jigs, and I like to put a watermelon skirt on that most of the time when I'm fishing. And then here is a homemade jig that I've run across, got a few of those, and it's watermelon. I don't have a trailer on it, but I've throwed that some up there, caught a few fish on it. And then here is a green bucktail jig, and it's got a little dark green on the back side of it and a little lighter green up on the top, and been throwing that a little bit, catching a few fish on it, and I like to put a 101 trailer on it. Mike, he's got awful bad about this Z-Hog, and which that's the right color, it's a watermelon, and he's been rigging that up on you had it on a jig head, didn't you, Mike?
I had it on jig head. I've had it on a Texas rig. I had it on trailers behind jigs. Several different ways to fish it. Even had it on shaking head there, blade.
Oh, chatterbait
Chatterbait head, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that, like he said, that bait right there works great by itself, and then it also works good behind the jig, you know, trailing it, using it for a trailer on a jig. I like to slide it up. Let me get this jig back out here where I hung it up at. What I like to do with that is slide it up on the hook up here and under the skirt, and then there's what you got.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It'll work, and for sure. But I've been, you know, like I said, been throwing a little old 1/4 ounce head, and a smaller bait. And when them fish get it, they've got it swallowed. Now we caught several 12, 13-inch fish up there the other night, and then we had 4 or 5 pretty good fish. It was in that 18, 18 1/4, 18 1/2 range. But the little ones were biting really good, and I mean, you know, you never, till you get him in, you know, once they bite it, you just set the hook and hope they're all 5-pounders, but usually that don't happen. But we are catching quite a few fish up there, and here is a bait that we laid out that we didn't fish, but with this moon coming up bright here in the next week, even this coming Saturday night, you know, probably going to throw that bait a little bit, see what it'll do. It's got it's watermelon with a little blue tint in the back of it, and got a chunk there that's kind of a green pumpkin watermelon color with some blue flake in it. So we're hoping that'll pay off. But as those fish, that water gets on up in the 80s, I mean, you know, they're going to start moving out deeper every week as it warms up. And you just have to go with a little heavier bait. You know, I started, like I said, I've been fishing a 1/4 ounce, and I'll move up to a 3/8 and then a 1/2 ounce, and maybe even a little bigger than that. here about July, end of July, into August there. Well, they may be out there in that 30 foot of water. So you know, that's kind of what's going on up there. Don't care to tell you. And there's nothing wrong with a higher jig. If you've got some higher jigs that's quarter ounce, you know, they'll catch fish. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It'll work. And because, like I said, most of the time we're sitting in 15 to 17 feet of water, and the bite's coming at the end of the cast, and this may be the first or second pickup. And we're throwing in there in 10 foot or less at times. So just wanted to let you all know, give you an idea of what we got going on. But normally, you know, we get there just a little bit before sunset, and I've, you know, caught a few fish just right off the get-go on a black and black. The black's never a bad color on that lake. But the water is clear, and you know, watermelon seems to be the big ticket. So I'll get back over here behind the desk, and if you want to call in and ask Mike a question, why, give us a ring. All right.
I didn't get to talk to Tony to find out whether he got things straightened out and got a chance to go over the weekend to try for the crappie, so I can't tell you anything on the crappie.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him either, Mike. I see him about every day, but I hadn't talked to him at work there. But listen, we're going to take a sponsor break and come back and call us in. If you got any questions, we'd love to hear from you. All right. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, rather it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, folks, here at Edgemore Outdoors, we're going to run inside and shoot some film. Don't forget Edgemore Outdoors over here on Edgemore Road. Hey folks, we're in here at Edgemore Outdoors. Man, the place has been packed with people. The reason being because this is the best sporting goods store this side of the Mississippi River. So if you want to get in here and get you something, you better come by. See Jim and Vance and Jeannie here at Edgemore Outdoors. They've got everything you might need to fish with, whether it be from a boat or from the bank or whatever. Rods, reels, the walls are lined with baits, tackle. I mean, just great store. Jim's been a sponsor of the show for a long time, and we really appreciate him and his family. And but do get by here and visit with them at Edgemore Outdoors. Live bait, just everything in the world. We'll just take a little quick stroll down through here. Jim said he was tired of seeing Vance on the TV every Thursday night, so he wanted me to get somebody besides him. I'll take that back. He didn't say that, but I thought about it. All right, Vance, what kind of special you got for us today?
Got all kinds of specials in here today.
Got all kinds of specials today. Anything in particular? Got a good sale on reels, rods.
We got some, we've been selling a bunch of these Corrados and Shimano SLX reels with the digital chips in them here lately. We got them in right and left. And
Okay.
We got a few of them right now, but it's a good reel. One of them's $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
That's guaranteed not to backlash, is that right?
Well,
I'm
you
just
need
kidding.
to set the reel correctly, but when you set the reel right, it is really hard to backlash them. It works really well. We tested them when they come out to make sure that everything worked good. We got them,
Okay.
and they've been going good for us here.
Good deal, Vance. And that price on that's what?
There's one of them is $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
All right. All right, Vance, we appreciate it. Folks, do get by here and visit Edgemore Outdoors. Can't go wrong. I think you'll be well satisfied once you come in the door. There we go. We're back, folks, and still haven't heard the phone ring. But anyway, want to thank our sponsors. I did not get to talk to Glenn today down at Reynolds Racing and Marine, but I do want you to get on their website, look things over. He's got some express boats in a few weeks back. And give them a shot, you know, look it over, and if anything catches your eye, give them a call, go down there and check it out and see what's going on.
That's for sure.
We're,
Hard as it is to get stuff, if you can find it, you better get it.
yeah, that's true, Mike, that is true. Glenn thought he had a deal working there, and this guy had a boat, and he wanted a 300R on it, and it had a 250 four-stroke. And so I was hoping that he'd come in down there at Glenn's, and he was going to let Mike have that four-stroke and the 250, and the guy backed out on it. So put Mike on the move, looking again.
Yeah.
So we're, you know, it's just a little bit hard to get engines and parts, and not just for boats, but it's that way for everything right now.
It sure is.
I mean, the manufacturing of parts and spare things is just it's just slow. I mean, it's hard to get things. Everything's back ordered, you know. So anyway. Like I said, get on the website there if you're needing something or looking for a boat. Some of those that Glenn's got, he's got them on there on his website, and be glad for you to look it over and go look at it. You know, week before last, he had that Express that was loaded up pretty good, with a good special deal on it. Electronics and what was it, 115 he had on it, Yamaha? I think it was. So, and I think it's a 19-footer. I believe it was. But do give him get on his website and check it out and see what if he's got something there that you'd be interested in. Be great. We appreciate him keep us going here. I will tell you this, you know, I've had 3 or 4 different kinds of black lights over the years during my fishing, and my wife went and sent Wesley today at Edgemore Outdoors, and I had 2 hoppy lights that we used the 12-inch bulb, and then 2 of the LED lights that I'd bought last year from Edgemore. And so she sent over and got me 2 more of the LEDs for Father's Day, and I thank her for that. So we got to get them ready to go, and hopefully I can use them tomorrow, Saturday night for a little while. But they've got a lot of new things on, you know, nowadays they got the rope lighting that they put in the bumper guards on your boat. Some of them will go all the way around. Some of them go in sections, 2 foot here, 2 foot there, and so on and so forth. But, Mike and I grew up in the area where there was no such thing as that. It was...
Get the flashlight out and you get him in the boat.
Yeah, get the flashlight out, and you didn't turn the light on the bank. That was taboo. And Dad bought some Okie Bug from Okie Bug. He got 2 metal frame lights that had the white fluorescent bulbs in them. Well, him and Bill got together and they were going, they tried those things out, and the next thing you know, they had Sam Venable over at the Knoxville. I don't remember what paper he was working for, but anyway, they wound up with a big article in the paper about let there be light and all this kind of stuff. So, it just, like everything else, it just got bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. Then came out with the fluorescent line. I think Strim might have been the first one that went out with the fluorescent line, and then so then here come the black bulbs, the black lights during the 70s, I think. A lot of these dancing places had fluorescent lights up on, or the black lights up on the ceiling and this, and a white T-shirt looked like a neon sign. Mm-hmm. So then here come the fluorescent blue line, and here come the black lights on the boats and so forth and so on. Now it's LEDs, and you got a green bulb or a couple of green bulbs and the black bulbs in them, and I will say this, Mike. I told Wesley, I said, I think that green bulb attracts them dang bugs a lot worse than the black light bulbs do.
Oh, it does.
And so we kind of stepped back there and cut the green bulbs off and let the black lights stay on. But, it's just like everything else. You start out with this, and it winds up with this. And that's called progress. So, but we do have, that kind of thing going. And like I said, they got the rope lights now in the bumper guard on your boat, bumper strip, and a lot of things going on. But that does make, I guess we've kind of realized, Mike, that your lights, or those lights, don't bother the fishing one bit.
No.
I mean, it just, you can just turn them on and go fishing. And, but like I said, I remember back in the day, it was dark. You didn't want any light on, and at that time there wasn't even a law that you had to have your dang anchor light or your front running lights on. But now you got to have them on. So that's just progress and at work again. But the black lights do help. The fluorescent line now, we got the fluorescent green line that looks like. I should have brought some of that over. I want to get that hooked up here and bring some of that over, but it looks like a whale rope out there, and it may only be 6-8 pound test.
That's right.
But it's highly visible. Doesn't seem to bother the fish a bit. So, it's just that kind of thing. But we go up there to catch fish. And I said earlier, a couple of weeks ago, we were going to try to make a few trips to Watts Bar and see if we can do any good there.
Yeah.
Like we used to do. And I'll say this, a lot of, we fished a lot more, fished worms, plastic worms, a whole lot more down there than we do, than I do on North. It's just a spinner bait or a jig. And it's going to be just... Matter of fact, if I get to go tomorrow night or Saturday night for a little while, I'm probably going to try a spinnerbait a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
A purple spinnerbait skirt with a brown chunk. If it's faded purple, I want to throw a brown chunk on it. If it's new purple, I want to throw a purple chunk on it to start out with. and a gold blade. So, and then I might let Mike have a pink chunk to put on his spinnerbait, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They've made some crazy stuff. Some of it's worked, just like that skirt you was talking about. They make one, Strike King does, a glow skirt, they call it. You lay it down on a light and for a few minutes, pull it back over in the dark, and it's kind of glowing, you know.
Yeah.
And they used to make plugs like that you lay them on top of a flashlight and charge them up.
Yeah.
Crankbait too. Top water.
I hear you.
So,
That's well, you
they said
know.
they had a worm that done that.
I don't. They may do. They may do. I don't know. But what was that old mud violet? Mud violet worm.
Yeah.
Was a dang fish catcher, but I mean on the Watts bar especially.
Yes, sir. It sure was.
Yeah, and so there you go. But anyway, it's all about getting on the water and used to what you're doing, and like I said, we're just kind of point hopping. Just come around the point, go up the bank a little ways. If you're not getting a bite, get on another point.
Yeah, it worked on secondary points as well as main points too. So.
Yeah, that's what we're doing up there. Just kind of, the points that you just pull into one and fish it, and there'll be some fish on it. I just about guarantee it, and you can catch them.
You sure can.
No doubt about it. But we're just, the thing about it is the rocky ledges. That's where we try to stay on the rocky ledges. And don't get me wrong, we caught a few fish up there the other night on just kind of what we call pea gravel. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of rough stuff on it, and for 100 yards.
You sure would.
And catch a fish or two off of it. So, but the points is what we try to stay on, and the rocky ledges that we know is running out in the water, always a good place.
Yes, sir.
So, hope you get on the water, but that's just some tips, to help you when you get there. And that first fish that Wesley caught up there the other night, heck, we wasn't 100 yards from the boat ramp.
Yeah.
And it was on his second or third cast. Second cast. Throwed right over there within 3 foot of the bank. Picked it up one time. Well, that fish done had it. Mm-hmm. So, but they're there, and they seem to be biting pretty good, and they're hungry.
That's right.
They sure
for dinner.
Yeah, without a doubt. All right, take us to a break, guys, and come back.
Okay.
Hey, folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful Bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages plenty cool. Got a little wider front end up front. And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new spot lock trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really is.
Got the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
That's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man. Dadgone it,
we've
Glenn.
got a lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison?
This is Allison color Pro Series.
Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite.
Pro Elite, okay.
And it's got, I guess here is some of the, you can get this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front.
Yeah. And it raises it up, it's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think. And you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's sort of unique. And then, of course, we've got the Allisons and the bullets on this side.
Right. Oh, man. We've got the twin yellows here, don't we?
Got the twin yellows. One's yellow and white, one's yellow and black. This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe River Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has the E-pad and has a spot lock. I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a 21 RDC. It's a raised deck. Real console. And it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's
one of my favorites.
It's a beautiful boat.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
300R, man.
And, but we can mix and match any engine combination just about you want.
Yeah.
Some people want 300, some wants 200, some wants 250s.
Yeah.
And but we're normally selling 250 and $300. You say.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Glenn. Glenn, you want to mention something about the pontoon boat sitting over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Got a veranda pontoon boat here. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And I guess over here we get a close-up.
Yeah.
Everybody else has got plywood bottom. It's got what we call a cooling slot. It's all aluminum. It never soak up any moisture or water.
Yeah.
And probably last, no reason why it wouldn't last a lifetime or two, you know?
Yep.
And we get up in it and...
All right, folks, we're back. Mike, the phone lines must have been out. Are they just covered up one?
Yeah, maybe everybody's out fishing.
Maybe. That's probably true. Nice evening for you. Folks, God bless you all. Be safe on the water. We hope to see you back here next week and have another mess of fish.
That's right.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve.